anything can happen in the next half hour.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stand by for action. Well, so Steve-O, what's with the new opening credits for Swiss there, mate? Well, Carl, looks like Swiss knows his demographic, and he's going to stick to it. Because I doubt any Gen Zers or Millennials are going to understand anything to do with Thunderbirds and Captain Scarlet, let alone bloody Stingray. Now, Steve-O, that looks like a Humvee up ahead. Now, they're battle-tested in the worst, harshest environments. Yeah, Carl, but when you're in Surrey, you need to make sure you keep the pollen off the paintwork. Oh, Tony, did you see that? That looks like a Tango to Sensation replay to me. Yeah, smashing, Ralph. Because Swiss has pulled away at the traffic lights, and little Napoleon here appears in Swiss's peripheral vision right at the last moment. So Swiss has had to slam on the anchors to avoid T-boning Bonaparte. And of course you'll notice it's got a bloody great motor on the back wheel. Now well, let's see what the chap in the Fiesta has to say about that at the next set of traffic lights.
Fucking hell, I had to brake on that one.
Parker? Yes, milady. Forget the rolls. I'll take the Mongmobile. In Streatham, milady? Yes, Parker, I'm sure I'll be safe. Parker, it's only Streatham, and I will drive very slowly. Don't forget, milady, red light means stop. Oh, Parker, you are so funny.
And besides, all the plebs in Streatham absolutely adore me.
Yes, milady.
Don't hurt me, Arch. I'm only little.
Parker, it turns out they're all quite mad in Streatham. And I was wrong, they don't love me. Yes, milady.
Turns out it's not so much Lady Penelope as Patty Bouvier from The Simpsons.
Not terribly bright.
Now, as we can see, there are a whole load of cars parked on the other side of the road. But there's plenty of room for this chap to pull in. He's not going to, though. He's going to drive straight at Swiss, even though most of his car's on the wrong side of the road. And he's going to leave Swiss less than the handlebars width, so Swiss has got to swerve right to the edge of the road to avoid a head-on collision. Shadwell here, and I'm going to say that this next clip I don't think actually requires any commentary at all. The couple of Hmong heads on the bicycle speak for themselves, I think. We see Swiss is taking an interest in the local fashions. This is called urban camouflage. Yeah, so Steve-O, I see numbnuts in the Mercedes coupes managed to cut the corner nicely there. Ah, yeah, Carly's fully on the wrong side of the road. And as he approaches the shops at Tatnam Corner, yeah, it's truth, mate, he's pulled onto the wrong side of the road again, and there's a car waiting to pull out. Oh yeah, Carl, and then the Berg in the Merc is going to pull up on the double yellow lines, so he can pop into the co-op to get a pint of milk. Now, I'm not quite sure what this taxi driver thinks he's doing, because there's no indication as he cuts across in front of Swiss. Then he goes back into the previous lane, and then he slices across her a second time. And then the chap in the transit van thinks, I'll have a bit of that action, and he starts cutting across into Swiss's lane whilst he's still there. So Swiss is going to say, right, I'm getting out of here. And the next thing you know, he's vamonosing. And of course I appreciate that isn't a real Spanish word, but he doesn't really care. Now, proper bakers will subscribe to the at-cat theory, which is all of the gear, all of the time. So what is it that the newbies know that the experienced riders don't? Because quite a lot of them seem to subscribe to the theory of not-kiss, which stands for none of the gear, it's sunny. Because I think we can all understand that nothing bad could possibly happen to you because the sun is shining. Yeah, that's a good looking bike. Well, front side at least. Although, head on, it does have a touch of the basking shark about it. Oh, David Attenborough would be up in arms over that one. It looks like the basking shark's got a plastic bag stuck to it. So it appears we've got a couple of scallies on an e-bike. Oh, it's probably been an exhausting day of phone snatching for them. So they'll be wanting a bit of a relaxation. Aye, well, it turns out I've made a mistake. Because it looks like Old Malden's actually hosting a convention. I believe it's called ScumCon. Well, this is going to trigger beans on toast.
It's not bad. It's not far. Huh? Who's it made by? A company called Zero. They're American. Oh, right, yeah, I've heard of Zero, yeah. That's a tiny looking bike, mate. Cheers.
Now what we have here is quite an extravagant expression of Dayglow gimpishness. Why you'd want to stand out quite as much as that when you're riding an illegal scooter on the road is beyond me. Oh, Susie darling, take the picture because I feel fabulous. But do hurry up and take the picture because I need to fart. Anyway, I was sitting at the traffic lights at Vauxhall, and when the lights changed, this chap on his e-bike jumped the red lights and pulled across in front of me, which was nice. And now a little bit of social commentary, because whilst there's nothing wrong with having to give priority to more vulnerable road users, what it's actually done is provided self-entitlement to complete Berks like this, who think they can do whatever they want and it's up to everybody else to keep them safe. And once again, it's an e-bike dangerously jumping the red lights. And that's where the stop line is.
Fucking idiots.
So, what do you think of the driving standards of those people that drive them new Land Rover Defenders then? Are you talking about the long wheelbase or the short wheelbase? Don't matter really, because for both of them, low roll bollocks.
You love that little movement from that?
Well, do you know what? I'm quite a patient person and I see a lot of shit on the roads and I think to myself, I can make that move. But then if we got damaged, then it's just an inconvenience. But like,
I saw it coming a mile off. Take it easy, mate.
So Steve, this Sheila in the Audi, she seems to be a bit distracted because the traffic ahead of us pulling away and she's not responding to it. Oh, well, Carl, she's not actually looking at the road ahead. And I'm going to guess she's on her mobile phone. Yeah, well, Steve, her car's still pulling forwards, but it looks like her full attention's focused on the full manicure going on inside the cockpit. Now, it's quite clear that this Peugeot up ahead in the outside lane wants to change lanes. So looking at it from this perspective, it looks as though they're totally in the wrong and the chap in the Fiat is quite entitled to his umbrage. But when we reverse the camera, we see that actually he's changed lanes from the outside lane, undertaken Swiss, and given it full Monty acceleration in his crappy little Fiat to try and avoid letting this chap actually change lanes when he's indicating. So the incident's entirely of his own making, and all we can say is, what a tomb fat. Now what we've got here is another Bell End e-biker. Because even though there are vehicles coming towards him, he thinks it's perfectly acceptable to ride down the wrong side of the road until there's a gap in the traffic in the carriageway he wants to join. He's got the self-awareness to acknowledge he's a complete prat. Yeah, it's the Steve-O, where the headline act again. Oh, as always, girl. Yeah, it looks like we're at Blackfriars Bridge here, and struth, mate, what's this complete wrong guy doing? Oh yeah, Carl, and then he can't make up his mind which way he wants to go. The wrong way down a one-way road, up onto the pavement, or cut across in front of Swiss. Yeah, well I reckon Swiss will be glad to see the back of that moron. Oh yeah, Carl, but the other side of Blackfriars Bridge. Struth, it's numbnuts again, mate. Straight through the red light. Yeah, Carl, and then again at the Park Plaza Hotel roundabout. Struth, mate, I mean, there's just an accident waiting to happen. Yeah, Carl, and on top of that, Thanks for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, hit the like button, and stay safe out there guys, because it's a bloody mad world.